Scorpio, if you're listening to this, it's not by accident. There's something within you that's been searching quietly, persistently for a shift, a breakthrough, a deeper truth about your place in this world and the prosperity you deserve. And today I want to speak directly to that part of you, the part that knows there's more than just effort, more than strategy, more than doing everything right and still feeling like abundance keeps slipping through your fingers. You've always had an intuitive understanding that true power doesn't come from what you do alone, but from the energy you carry, that what shapes your reality isn't just hard work or persistence, but the frequency you hold, the unseen current flowing beneath every thought, every decision, every interaction. That inner current, your energy, is what either opens the doors of prosperity or quietly keeps them closed. And today, March 20th, 2025, isn't just another date on the calendar. It's a turning point, a quiet yet powerful threshold where you can step into alignment with something greater, something older than any system or structure, an ancient truth encoded not in words, but in numbers. This is not about wishful thinking or empty rituals. It's about learning how to attune yourself to a frequency that already exists all around you. It's about accessing a code, yes, a literal sequence that can activate the flow of abundance in your life. Not because the numbers are magic, but because they carry meaning. They hold a specific vibration that resonates deeply with the energetic nature of prosperity. And that's what we're here to explore together today. I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to offer you something, an understanding, a tool, a method that you are free to explore, experience, and apply in your own way. Because at the end of the day, transformation is always a choice. You either tune into the life you want or you keep repeating the one you've outgrown. So if part of you has been quietly asking for change, if you've been feeling that pull to finally break the cycle of scarcity and open yourself to something new, stay with me. Because in the next few minutes, I'll share with you the exact numerical sequence, the meaning behind it, and how to use it practically, intentionally, and consistently to create a shift in your financial energy. But first, take a breath. Let yourself be fully present here. Because what you're about to learn may be simple, but it's deeply powerful. And it just might mark the beginning of a new chapter in your life. One where prosperity is no longer something you chase, but something you naturally attract. You've felt it, haven't you? That strange silent resistance that seems to linger in the background of your efforts. It's not something you can quite put your finger on, but it's there. You work hard, you plan, you try to do the right things, yet somehow money feels just out of reach. Opportunities come close but never land. The momentum you build always seems to lose steam just when it matters most. And you begin to wonder, is it something I'm missing? Is it me? But here's what I want you to hear clearly. This isn't your fault. You're not broken. You're not unlucky. You're not doing life wrong. The truth is, most of us were never taught how energy works. We were raised to believe that money comes purely from hustle, from grinding, from doing more and trying harder. But no one ever told you about the other side of prosperity, the unseen side, the energetic layer beneath your financial reality that most people never tap into. There's a frequency, a specific vibrational pattern that wealth responds to. And unless you're tuned into it, it doesn't matter how much effort you put in, things just won't seem to stick. Not because you're not capable, but because you're not aligned. It's like trying to listen to a radio station when your dial is off by just a fraction. All you get is static, no matter how much you turn up the volume. But when you find the right frequency, the signal comes in clearly and everything begins to flow. What I'm going to share with you today is a way to tune into that frequency. Not with affirmations alone, not with blind hope, but with something ancient, intentional, and rooted in energy. Something that speaks to the deeper part of you that's ready to receive. A numerical code that's been used for centuries, quietly passed through those who understood that numbers carry more than just value. They carry vibration. And in just a moment, I'll walk you through exactly how to use this code. Not as a trick, but as a tool to shift your internal state, to bring you into alignment with the flow of money, opportunity, and stability that's already available to you, but that requires your energy to match it. Because that's what truly unlocks prosperity. Not just knowing the code, but learning how to use it with presence, with clarity, and with purpose. So if you've ever felt like something invisible was holding you back, keep listening, because you're about to learn how to move beyond that block, not by pushing harder, but by tuning in deeper. Scorpio, let's take a moment to speak to the part of you that rarely finds space in the noise of everyday life. The part of you that knows there's something more beneath the surface. You've always been wired differently. While others skim the top layer of experience, you dive deep. You don't just observe, you feel, you absorb, you transform. And when it comes to money, success, or abundance, you've likely always sensed that it's about more than effort or luck. You've known, perhaps quietly, perhaps instinctively, that wealth is energetic, that there's something underneath the numbers in your bank account, something beyond the visible transactions. And you were right. What I want to share with you now is not a secret in the usual sense. It's something ancient, timeless, something passed down in fragments, preserved in the teachings of mystics, monks, numerologists, and those who understood the vibrational blueprint of life. It's a sequence of numbers, a very specific combination that aligns your personal energy with the frequency of wealth. But this isn't just any code. This one is aligned with you, with the essence of Scorpio. This sequence was meant to speak to your core because it reflects the very energies you are naturally attuned to: transformation, release, manifestation, and rebirth. You see, numbers aren't just mathematical symbols. Each one carries a resonance, a frequency. When numbers are placed in a certain order, they generate a current, a flow of energy that can tune your own vibration like a musical note that brings an instrument into harmony. That's exactly what this code does. It harmonizes you with the energetic rhythm of prosperity, not the shallow version of wealth that's tied to ego or comparison, but a deeper, more grounded, soul-aligned abundance that truly supports your life. Let's begin with the number 8. This is the vibration of infinite abundance. It's the cycle that never ends, the universal law of giving and receiving. It represents wealth that is not momentary or circumstantial, but steady, sustainable, and constantly renewing itself. It's about flow, not just possession. And for you, Scorpio, this energy of flow is vital. You don't want static money. You want movement, growth, transformation. 8 brings you that. Then comes the number 3. The number of manifestation and expansion. It carries the energy of creation, imagination, and bringing thought into tangible form. This is the bridge between the inner and the outer worlds. For you, this energy is powerful because you already live so much of your life internally. 3 gives your inner vision a pathway outward. It helps you move your intentions into reality through ideas, through opportunities, through visible results. Next, the number 9, a number that could not be more aligned with your Scorpio nature. 9 is about release, completion, closure. It helps you cut the cords to past scarcity, to inherited beliefs about money, to emotional patterns that have held you in a state of financial contraction. You, of all the signs, understand the need to let go so something new can be born. 9 clears the space energetically and psychologically for the new chapter to enter. Then we arrive at 5A, the force of change, not subtle change, but bold, liberating transformation. 5 shakes up the old structure. It's the shift that comes when you step beyond the familiar and allow a new version of yourself to emerge. For Scorpio, who is born under the sign of regeneration, this number helps you break free from outdated financial patterns and open to a reality where wealth no longer feels distant or conditional. It becomes your natural state. And finally, 1, the number of initiation, the energy of leadership, action, and the start of a new path. This number reminds you that you are not a passive observer in your financial life. You are the one who directs it. 1 brings you into alignment with your own power, the kind of power that doesn't dominate but creates. It's the beginning of a new story, one that you author with intention and purpose. When combined, 8, 3, 9, 5, 1, these numbers form the Scorpio Prosperity Activation Sequence. Each digit plays its part, but together they form a powerful current, a field of resonance that aligns with the deep inner transformation you've always known is the key to everything. This is not a code you simply write down. It's a code you embody, one you use to tune your inner world so that your outer life begins to reflect the abundance you are ready to claim. In the next part, I'll guide you through the actual method, how to use this code in a tangible, repeatable way. because it's not enough to understand its meaning. You must apply it, activate it, and integrate it into your daily rhythm. This is how you shift from knowledge to transformation. And when you do, you'll begin to notice what was previously blocked slowly begins to move. Opportunities you couldn't see before will begin to appear. Financial pressure will begin to ease, not by accident, but because your energy is finally aligned with what you've always deserved to receive. There's something sacred about the early hours of the morning, when the world is still quiet, when the noise hasn't yet begun, and your energy is most receptive. That's why on March 20th, before the day truly begins, I want you to set aside a moment for yourself. Not rushed, not distracted, just you, your breath, your intention, and this ancient code that now belongs to you. Find a pen, not just any pen, but one chosen with intention. Green if you want to call in growth and financial expansion, gold or yellow if your heart desires success, recognition, and elevation, blue if you seek stability, calm, and long-term security. The color matters because everything you touch carries energy. Let this pen be your tool of alignment. Then, with calm presence, write the sequence 8, 9, 5, 1 on the palm of your left hand. Your left side is your receiving side. It is where energy enters your body. When you write this sequence on your receiving hand, you're not just writing numbers. You're imprinting a vibration. You're inviting abundance into your energetic space, not as a concept, but as a lived reality. And as you write, speak softly, not as a performance, but as a declaration meant for your own soul to hear. I activate the frequency of prosperity. Money flows to me easily, consistently, and abundantly. Let those words settle in your body. Feel them, not just mentally, but emotionally. This isn't about forcing belief. It's about allowing a new possibility to enter you, even if part of you still carries doubt. That's okay. Doubt is a residue of the old pattern. This ritual isn't just about attracting money. It's about breaking the energetic contract you've unknowingly signed with scarcity. You're rewriting your relationship with wealth, starting from the inside out. This isn't superstition, it's energetic science. When you feel abundance before it physically arrives, you begin to match the frequency of the very thing you desire. And when your internal state aligns with that frequency, the external world has no choice but to follow. That is not wishful thinking, it's resonance, it's how energy works. What you are in harmony with, you begin to attract. What you embody, you begin to experience. This small ritual, done with presence and sincerity, opens a channel. It signals to your subconscious that a new reality is here. And that's where the shift begins. Not outside, but within. This is what most people never learn. They chase money without ever changing their energetic relationship to it. But you, Scorpio, are different. You've always had the courage to go within first. That's where your power lives. And in the next part, we'll continue this process by anchoring this energy into your daily life so that what begins as a ritual becomes a rhythm, and what starts as a moment becomes a new reality. Once you've written the sequence on your hand and spoken the words that shift your frequency, your work doesn't end there. That moment in the morning is powerful, yes, but its true strength comes when you carry that energy with you throughout the day. Because prosperity is not something that happens in a single instant. It's a state of alignment that builds, breathes, and deepens as you continue to stay connected to it. So keep the sequence close. Write it on a small piece of paper and place it in your wallet, the space where you already carry money. Let it be a reminder that you are no longer operating from lack, but from expansion. Let that piece of paper, as simple as it may seem, act as an energetic anchor that grounds you in this new frequency throughout your day. And in the evening, when the day winds down and the world becomes quiet again, take a few minutes to reflect. Sit with yourself. Open a notebook and write down 3 signs of abundance you noticed that day. They don't have to be grand. Maybe someone treated you to a coffee. Maybe you received a discount you weren't expecting. Maybe you simply felt calmer around money than you usually do. It's not about the size of the event. It's about your ability to notice it. Because when you begin to see abundance in the small things, you signal to the universe that you're ready for more. Gratitude is not just an emotion. It's a frequency. And the more often you tune into it, the more naturally it draws prosperity into your life. Scorpio, if you've made it this far, then you already know this isn't just another video, and this isn't just another day. March 20th holds something different, something deeper. It's not just a point on the calendar. It's an energetic opening, a portal into a new way of relating to wealth, opportunity, and self-worth. This is your moment. Not someday, not later, now. So subscribe now. Not just so you don't miss what's next, but so you make a statement to yourself that you're committed to this path. You're not just curious anymore. You're ready to live it.